So this is not about something being bad or good. This is about what has been used to either help us evolve and be free or to enslave us. Okay? So we're now going to go into the galactic signature and the wave spell as to why this is so important. Okay?
Okay.
Are you going to send in the link?
Well, what I was going to say was, if you all can write, if you want to write this down, the name of the website is www.astrodreamadvisor.com.
Can you put it in the chat?
Again,
Right there.
well, you read it. What I'll do is I'll put it in the chat.
Now, when you go there to this website,
Okay.
okay?
Yeah.
When you go to this website,
I dropped it in the chat. www.astrodreamadvisor.com. Now, this site, once you go to it, you'll find that it's a lot of information that you may be familiar with and you may not be familiar with. But to determine your galactic signature, look at the section that says Light Center. And I think it's by Tracy Gringen. That's Tracy, Tracey, last name Gringen, Gendron. Look up that Light Center, and that will help you to find what your galactic signature is.
so what you need to do when you go to Light Center, you're going to click on Menu up at the top on, should be the left corner, okay? And you're going to click on Free Mayan Astrology Readings, okay? I'm going to click on that. Once you click on that, the Dream Spell Calculator is going to come up, okay? Now, the Dream Spell Calculator is where you're going to click on that and you're going to enter your birthday. So it's going to open up another website. Starroots.com is what it's going to open up, okay? On this website is a lot of stuff, so don't get overwhelmed by the fact it's so much information. For each day, there's a pictograph, there's a wave spell for you to use to break anything off of you on an astral level that is causing disharmony. So you can always go back to that later and read about that, okay? So what you're going to do is go down to the area where the calculator is. You're going to see month, day, and year. So you're going to enter your Gregorian calendar birthday. All right. Once you have entered your birthday, you're just going to click reading. So I'm going to do one just to be doing this too. Now, once you do that, on the left side of the screen, okay, you should be able to see at the top on the left side of the screen, you're going to see 5 blocks in the shape of a cross, and it's going to have a name up under there. Each of those blocks is a pictograph of the galactic signature that is combined to create the essence of your being outside of all indoctrination and programming of this matrix. Okay? Once you have done that, just read through it. You're going to read this is your signature, this is your galactic signature, what you're looking at now. And you're going to read that, and then you can click on, one second. Okay. Now, once you have done that, you're just going to read that information about yourself. It's a lot of information to read. So just take your time with it, read it. Just go on a self-discovery. This is what this will be. This is a self-discovery.
Yes.
Okay? So this is how you find your galactic signature. Do anybody have any questions at this point? Were you all able to comprehend each site and what to click on? Did we explain that well?
I put it up on the screen too.
Okay, awesome.
So we can see it. Yeah.
Now, within each of these, it is going to give you information about yourself, about shadow aspects of yourself, just a lot of information about challenges maybe. Just the same way we use astrology and numerology is going to target those different areas of your life. Okay? Give me 1 second. Let me go to, I want you to be able to find the wave spell that is related to your galactic signature. Okay? Give me a second.
I tell you what, you want to share the screen? You want to?
Okay. Now, I don't know how to do that.
I'm not coming to it. That way you can.
Give me 1 second. Okay. You need to enable do not disturb if you hadn't already.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so on the website that we gave you, which is the lightcenterlove.com, if you go back to that website on her homepage, what you're gonna do is click on how to use. First, you need your wave spell. So first, let me give you the wave spell. So go back to lightcenterlove.com. Anytime you're needing to explore something about this, this is where you're going to go. lightcenterlove.com. Okay? Now, there's a square, a long square in the center of the page, and there is written in blue, wave spell dates. Okay? Click on the wave spell dates, and you're just going to scroll through here. To find your wave spell group, you're going to find the name of your galactic signature. So you're going to click on the group where you see your galactic signature. So like me, I'm a white wizard, okay? So I'm going to look through these different pictographs of my galactic signature, and under each pictograph, I'm going to find my galactic signature, and mine is a white wizard, white galactic wizard. So I'm going to do that with you. Hopefully you are following along pretty good. White galactic wizard. Okay. So once you find your wave spell, okay, white galactic wizard. So mine's is under the blue one, which is the blue hand. You're going to click on wherever you see your galactic signature at, listed below. go back and click on the pictograph, okay? And I'm gonna stop for a minute and make sure that y'all have these steps to be able to do this before I go on with what you're gonna do with this wave spell. We're gonna actually give you exercises to do for the next 13 days to reset your life so that you can have the life that you came here to have and not what you were handed because of generational trauma, indoctrination, and predictive programming and social engineering. So let me see if y'all not getting this, if anybody is lost or have a question, if you could put it in the chat. For those who have moderated for us and that we mentioned yesterday to help us, if it's a question in here we're missing and you know the answer to it, feel free to respond. Oh, Corey, you're a blue galactic monkey. That's so awesome. Yeah, drop in there what y'all find. Y'all might as well share it. We want to know what you are too. And anything that you need to find, again, y'all, just go back to lightcenterlove.com, read through it, and click on galactic signature or wave spell. Okay?
Start back explaining it from the home page.
Okay.
The home page.
So let's go back to the home page, which is lightcenterlove.com. You should see Light Center at the top with a picture of the sun. Okay. And you can scroll down just a little bit. All right. And the very first thing that she has in here is she's just explaining the energy of the particular year when she wrote this. But the second thing that's in that square is check out my new page on Find Your Galactic Signature. You're going to click that because you are looking to find your galactic signature. It's going to open up another site, another part of her website. And now you're going to click on the Dream Spell Calculator to find your Dream Spell Galactic Signature. Click on that. And that is going to open up starroot.com, the Galactic Signature Calculator. Okay, Lisa, did that help you? I've been practicing being able to explain and walk people through things efficiently, so I hope it's coming through. Because I hate when I get on a webinar or studying a lecture or something and I cannot follow along and I don't know what it is. Sometimes I'm like, wait, what? She said do what? On the left side and what? And look, and it just, I get frustrated and I be just like, ah. So we want to make sure that y'all are able to find this. Did that clear things up for you, Lisa? That's okay, Lisa. You're not the only newbie in here. It's better to start this path now than later, you know? And you in the process of your journey to master yourself. It's just so awesome to have you in here, Lisa. So that's all you got to do, y'all, to find your galactic signature and your wave spell. Okay? So I think y'all got that. So it's starroot.com. And if you want to skip past the Light Center Love website, you can just go straight to starroot.com and put your birthday in and get your galactic signature and wave spell.
They all offer
right.
different little aspects, and
her website just has the wave spell and the exercises that we're going to do and a lot of other information as well. So that's why we wanted to take you all there first, because that was the very first one that I found when I went searching for this. So once you put your birthday in the calendar, okay? All right, hold on. Once you put your birthday in the calendar, then you're going to click reading. This is on starroot.com, right? And that should open up to your galactic signature on the left side. You're going to see 3 squares going down and and 3 squares across, that's your galactic signature. The combination of those pictographs, and also you have what can be used as a mantra to empower you, to invoke your own galactic signature, your own energy outside of all of this stuff that they've used to enslave us and entrap us and to keep us from healing, awakening, and ascending. Okay? Now, once you have done that, you can now, to find your wave spell, okay, you can go back to Light Center, her site, and the very next entry, the third one down inside of the square, is the wave spell dates. You're going to click on that, scroll down, and you're going to click on the wave spell group that includes your galactic signature. So now we are looking for our wave spell. Yeah. So we're on lightcenterlove.com, and we clicked on the portion where she tells you how to find your wave spell. Once that opens up for you, scroll down and look through the list of words under each picture until you find your galactic signature.
Okay.
Once you see your galactic signature, click on the picture that is above the list of galactic signatures that contains yours.
Y'all see what she's talking about? You see, once you have your galactic signature, then you can read all about. You'd have to scroll down the page and find your galactic signature out of, let's see, how many is this? 13?
Yeah.
1, 2. No, 20. I'm sorry.
So once y'all go here, you can see it on the screen now. Once you're here, then you're going to read the information that is contained up under your wave spell. Okay? So I'm going to read to you what it says in the red square at the top under my wave spell. But this information is for everybody, just pertaining to whatever your wave spell is. This is just going to explain that to you, okay, what you're looking at. And I hope that you guys have found your wave spell now and your galactic signature. If you haven't and you can't find it and you need some help, just let us know, hey, I need some help. Where did you get stuck? And Ernest will respond to you in the chat.
Let's see. Yeah.
I think everybody pretty much followed each thing.
Terry Carroll, did you find it? 14U, you say, is a yellow existing human an option?
Well, is that listed under the wave spells? You're gonna go back, because I don't have them all memorized right now because it's so many. But if yellow existing
It
human
should be, because
showed up, that's your galactic signature. Okay.
Let's see, that would be
So I believe everybody has their galactic signature, which you find everything from lightcenterlove.com. Okay. It says click here to find your galactic signature. It opens up the Star Root website. You put your birthday in, and then you click reading, and it tells you your galactic signature. Once you see that that's your galactic signature, go back to lightcenterlove.com and click on the next entry to find your wave spell. Once that opens, you're going to see the page that we have on the screen now, and you're going to look through the list and find your galactic signature, then click the picture above it.
okay. The yellow self-existing human, that is that one right there. You see it on the screen? The one on the left, the red one on the left. That's the yellow self-existing human. Let's see. Who said they stuck at the? I am stuck at the box in the middle that keeps scrolling. Let me see.
Okay, Lisa, sounds like you're still on Light Center Love website. If you're still on a Light Center Love website, you're just gonna go to the top of that box, okay? And you're gonna click on Find Your Galactic Signature at the top of that box.
And it'll take you back to dreamadvisor.com.
Yes.
And you'll be able to read all about it. For example, what y'all see right here
Actually,
on the
it'll
screen.
take you to Star Root so she can enter her birthday.
Oh, well, when you click on the yellow self-existing human.
She ain't got to that.
No.
She ain't got to that yet. She's stuck on the scrolling box.
Okay, I was showing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got that on the screen for her. Okay. So were you able to follow me with that? So you're going to click on Find Your Galactic Signature on Light Center Love, and it's going to open up another page on her site. And then you're going to click on Dream Spell Calculator so that you can calculate yours. Have we all got to that point yet? We'll try to give you a little more time. Yeah, Lisa, you can keep working with that.
Lisa, do this. Go ahead and go back to initially go ahead and go back to Astro Dream Advisor. We'll just start there.
You go put that on the screen for her.
Mm-hmm.
Astro Dream Advisor is where you read all of the stuff about yourself. Okay?
And that's what it's going to look like.
And AstroDreamAdvisor.com and LightCenterLove.com is the same thing. She just updated her website, but she went ahead and kept both domains. Okay, so you're going to find what you need either way. Okay? That box in the center, you want to read each thing that's on that box in the center. The one that says Find Your Galactic Signature, you're going to click on that. You're going to enter your birthday. Once it opens up the page, enter your birth date there.
Okay, she said she's there now.
Okay,
good.
awesome. All right, now the wave spell. All right, I'm going to explain to you how often your wave spell happen and how to use it. Your personal wave spell happens only once every 260 days. I found it to be an amazing intention setting time as well as an indicator of the main theme for the next 260 days until your next wave spell. Now this is the red box that's right under your wave spell once you are on the AstroDreamAdvisor.com after you have clicked on the picture that represents your galactic signature. That's what I'm reading. So you guys should see this on your breakdown of your personal wave spell as well. She says that, so it says, I suggest that you keep a journal during these 13 days. Start your day by writing down any dreams that you have and interpreting them the best that you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just go with what feels right. Like, okay, I think that's probably what that meant. You know, you may not be sure, but you like that feel like, you want to see what did the dream feel like for you. Okay, what feeling did the dream invoke in you? And that's a really simple way to begin learning how to interpret your dreams. Okay? And what you can do now If you haven't, and she goes into telling you if you haven't done dream interpretation, remember that the most important aspect of your dream is the feelings, what I was just explaining. So an example, she says, a recent dream of mine, my legs and arms were bloated with water. I could stop there, but how did I feel? I was uncomfortable and worried, but not fearful. Those feelings are the key to the rest of my dream. Your dreams contain messages for you. Okay, so she's letting you know as you're going through this process, pay attention to any dreams that you have. And we know that some of you have a hard time recalling your dreams. Some of you feel like sometimes you don't dream and you do. It's okay. You may not dream every single night, but we can almost guarantee that at least one dream throughout this process is going to speak to you to the point when you wake up from it, you're going to be like, dang, that felt so real. Okay? This is how you know that you're starting to retrieve parts of your soul back to you. Retrieve your power back to you. You're calling your energy back into yourself. Okay? And another thing that you can do to help dream catchers, of course, help, but you do need to cleanse them with Palo Santo or sage. Then hold them in your hand and speak to the dream catcher. I need you to help me remember my dreams. I need you to help me to be able to interpret my dreams. And you can hang that over your bed or by a window in your room. We did this for our daughter because she dreams a lot. And she was having issues with having a certain crazy dream. And so we used a dream catcher to help filter out dreams that maybe would be terrifying for her, right? And you can also use a glass of water and speak to this glass of water. And water molecules hold vibration. It has a memory. It has memory that goes into the structure of the water. And you're going to speak to the water and say, I need you to help me to remember my dreams. As I travel the astral realm, I know that you have qualities of being a medium. So, and I also know that you hold information. Help me to retain my dream, to remember what I dreamed, to be able to wake up and write it down. Take a sip of that water. You can put it on your nightstand or you can put it under your bed right under you. For those of you who are into herbs, you can use mugwort and put a little bit of that herb under your pillow. You can put it in a sock or a mojo bag. That will help you also with dreaming. And I also have a lucid dreaming potion that will help to activate your third eye and assist you in dreaming as well. So that was just a little sidebar to help you out with dreaming. All right. Now, once you have done this, it says, then read through the day's question and synthesize it with the energy of the day keeper for that day. Write down the questions and glean the answer from the day keeper's energy. Just allow the ahas to bubble up. And so your day keeper basically is all of the information that is down here within your wave spell. Okay, that's what she means by that. So she has listed here the exercise and the questions and answers and insight for each 13 days that you're going to go through this process of being rebirthed. She goes on to say, after that, go on about your day. You're going to read through your day's question, which is below, okay? And just allow the answer to come to you throughout the day. Now, if you have time at the end of the day, you're going to write down what happened during the day. What interesting events happened during the day, conversations that you had that stood out to you. Did something new happen? Even the smallest detail may hold significance. What animals crossed your path, or insects, or were they alive or dead? Be aware of the symbols around you. The material world has meaning and essence, which has been cloaked in symbols, right? To camouflage the true meaning and essence. And if they seem significant, include them in your day's events and feelings when you write in your journal at the end of the day. See if the day's events help you to answer the day's question. Just keep allowing those ahas to happen. All right. So I call those ahas like light codes, or what you would call revelations that you get. Mm-hmm. So like my wave spell is a blue hand wave spell. What's y'all wave spell? Can you drop in the chat what your wave spell is? And for anybody, I see a question about the third eye potion. Just go to our website, remnantsgathering.com, and click on the products there, and you will see all of my potions there. And you can read some testimonials too on the testimonial part of the website about our products and our services. People really do get a lot of benefit from it. And that was something that was really important. We didn't want to, because we've started a spiritual business, we wanted to make sure that we had concrete proof, that people are having benefits and are getting outcomes and breakthroughs. So yeah, I've been developing that for a long time, just been working on that, and it's a lot of work, but my heart, I knew it was something that I was put here to do, and I know you all feel like that about certain things too. So just being able to tap into that energy of knowing I was put here to do something important, and being able to concentrate my energy, to create potions and the crystals, the jewelry that Ernest creates, like the sacred geometry, and that sometimes he's so in such a creative state of mind when he's creating as well. He's not really even thinking with his left brain. He's just following his creative mind, which is divine feminine energy. So anything created with divine feminine energy is very beneficial in this time where the patriarchy is breaking down. We're going more into a matrilineal system. Mm-hmm. Okay. So with day 1 for me on my wave spell, yours should have the same question.
So I tell you what
just scroll down to day 1. It's on the same wave spell page right there.
Mm-hmm. This is not you though. You're not a white.
All of the questions are going to be the same. Mm-hmm. Okay. So the first question for day 1 will be, how do I call forth the resonance of my true vibration? That's so important. To get the right answers, you have to ask the right questions. Mm-hmm. Okay?
Let me do it like this.
So this allows you to do that. So then it's going to go through explaining some qualities to you that you should feel resonance with who you are, right? Ain't it amazing that you can do this and then read something? Just like when I first got into astrology, it's like, oh my gosh, that's so me. Like, I really am a Scorpio moon, a Libra rising, Libra sun, a Virgo rising. It was just crazy. And I was like, this is so true about me. So you're probably going to feel a whole lot of that for day 1. All right. And then it explains to you your wave spell and the kind of portal. You are a temple, right? So you are a portal. You are a connection between the unseen world and the seen world. We are awakening to that connection and to being mediums of these different things that you have come to embody and allow to move through you. We're here to create. We are creators. This is why we're awakening to our divinity, to our godhood, that you can co-create your life. You can co-create your reality in your day, but you need the right information to do it. And I know that this is what y'all have been searching for. I know for so many people, this is like making you feel so much better to know you got some direction. Because I'm going to be honest, when the awakening hits you and happen, like there is no guidebook on the spiritual awakening at this point. It's just a lot of people with a lot of information and you don't know what's what. So yes, this is right here. This was such a big deal to be able to, because to know God, you must know thyself. Okay, so your whole day 1 is just you tapping into knowing more about yourself. It's going to tell you like what you're good at, what you do, what kind of energy moves through you. It's going to give you tell you things like for the blue hand, the energy of the blue hand. It will also help me to manifest spiritual skills, especially those intuitive gifts, such as oracle divination. Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what I do. Mm-hmm. Before I even found this, I identified that that's who I was and that's what I did. And when I found this and read that on day 1, I was like, okay, yeah, this is accurate. Mm-hmm. This is accurate. Mm-hmm. So for day 1, you're just gonna, at the end of the night, you're gonna ask this question at the beginning of the day, read the information, and at the end of the night, don't think too hard. Just get your pen and paper out, your journal. Journaling is part of the spiritual awakening. You cannot separate journaling from the spiritual awakening. The two cannot be separated. It's so important. And you will feel doubt hit you as you're going through these, like how the hell is this supposed to help you? You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't even matter. It's not that big of a deal. but it is.
So as y'all can see, it has your entire 13-day guide that you can follow for the entire 13 days that you're doing this. That's what it's all about. It's an exercise for you to follow along with, to help you understand and work through it. It's so phenomenal.
Yeah, so day 2, you're going to kind of focus on what your relationships are teaching you, you know, and posing that question. You ask and you shall receive. This is really how it works. So this is going to teach you how to do automatic writing. This is why journaling is so important. I just gave you a secret. Ding, 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 boom, bam, whop. There it is. I just hit you with it. You know what I'm saying? Hit you with the truth. Whoop upside your damn head. This is why journaling is so important, and people do not say this. I have talked to so many people who have mastered themselves and they didn't say this, but I did have a teacher, and she just confirmed what I had already knew, which was journaling is a form of automatic writing, where you are just allowing the information to move through you. It might start off, your day 2 might start off with, my relationships are teaching me that people do not appreciate me. You know, it may start off like that. Like through that day, you might like, dang, I got people in my life that don't even appreciate me. That's interesting. All right. And then what are my obstacles? Throughout that day, pay attention to the resistance that shows up in your life. Pay attention to the things that make you feel tension, or upset you, or frustrate you, or anger you, okay? So with day 2, that's what you're gonna be doing. Day 2, under my wave spell, offers a load of information to read through, okay? So with this calendar, because this is a harmonic frequency calendar, you're gonna see it talking about things like tones and your harmony, which is very important. This is why every human being was given a specific voice. And yes, sometimes you hear people who sound like somebody else, but just think about how you sound when you listen to yourself back. It's so beautiful that our vocal cords are these very specific sacred geometric instruments. This is why they want to take control of what we speak. This is why we were taught to pledge our allegiance. And we were taught, like our whole lives has been being forced on us to use our voice to speak things, to keep ourselves under the spell. And we're now showing you that you can speak things to give you life, to bring you to life, okay? At the end of the night of day 2, do the same thing you did with day 1. Just write down whatever comes to you that you feel like was reflective to the question. Day 3, how does my creativity express my spiritual journey? Creativity is so important, and it's going to give you information about qualities about you. So if you got red moon qualities and yellow star qualities under your wave spell, these are all the different facets and aspects of who you are, of your being. And it's so phenomenal to know, damn, I'm multi-dimensional, multi-layered, multifaceted. The most beautiful diamonds are those that have been faceted and cut so perfectly. And this is what you are doing. You're fine-tuning that. So you can be a mixture of blue hands and red moons and yellow stars. All of these things are just different ways of describing the energetic signature of who you are, your mission, why your soul is here, what you have come to accomplish and learn and achieve and teach and heal. So that's day 3. Okay? So throughout the day, just how does my creativity express my spiritual journey? For a lot of us, we don't even tap into our creativity through the week. We be so just stressed out with the world stuff that you don't even take the time to do it. So in order to know how your creativity expresses your spiritual journey, I would recommend doing something creative. You could just, like for me, I like to just sit and hit on my shamanic drum and just feel that and just see the different beats that I'm making. And at the end of it, I'm like, whoa, that was cool. just me expressing myself. It could be singing. A lot of y'all love to sing. You might not sound good to sing to other people, but you love to sing, kind of like me, you know. But I still be singing. I be putting out songs and shit. I be singing my ass off because I don't give a fuck that I cannot sing to somebody else. My voice is finely tuned. It is perfect just the way it is, and you are perfect just the way you are. So you don't have to be good at these things to do this.
Yes, you
right?
are. Yeah, that's right.
Creative expression could be dancing for you. You might have a hard day at work. When you get home, take a shower, put some music on, and like, let me just dance this shit off of me. That right there. That's why we came here playing music, to lift your vibration. So find ways to express yourself in a creative way. Maybe you like to write poetry. Maybe you used to like to draw, sketch, paint. Maybe you like, just finding those things. This is so important. And this is the stuff that we were told, made to feel like adults should not spend time doing. Everything that we was taught, the truth is the opposite of it. So day 4, what form will my spiritual journey take? All right. And this is going to give you more qualities about yourself based on your galactic signature and your wave spell. Okay. I'm just going to read through that and let that sit. Y'all don't have to read through that now. I'm just walking y'all through each day. Day 5, what is my core purpose? Okay. You're going to focus on your purpose on day 5. And read through that, follow that. At the end of the day, just write down whatever comes to you and trust it. And see, this exercise, not only does journaling teach you how to exercise your third eye and tap into that spiritual energy, where you're just allowing yourself to just write and flow and allowing whatever you want to express to come through you. So this is a form of creative expression, journaling. It is also, again, is a way of automatic writing. Which people have made to be so mystical, but it's not. It's something we're all capable of doing. But another thing that journaling does is it helps you to trust your intuition and helps you to develop trust for yourself. And so for those of us who were in religion, it made us not trust ourselves because we were told you can't trust yourself. You can't trust your heart, that the heart is deceitfully wicked above all things, for no man can know the heart but God. Well, guess what? You're stepping into your godhood, so you're learning your heart. You're learning to know your heart. All right? So that is another benefit of doing this. Day 6, how do I balance the male and female energies within myself in order to bring heaven to earth? So important. That's so important. You're going to read that. Again, it's going to give you some things to do. It may tell you to meditate or something. Just whatever these days tell you to do, do it. Day 7, what can I do to stand in the light of my own full mystical power? Woo, that question right there. What can I do to stand in the light of my full mystical power? These questions right here just make me feel so good, just to know that this is information that was locked away from us for ages.
Yes.
Day 8. How do I resonate harmoniously with the new golden octave? And that is the new energy on earth. Back in 2011 or 12, I had an angel come to me, and he took me out into the woods, and I was on the edge of earth where I could see out into space, and he was teaching me how each planet and each star and the sun and the moon gives off a sound. And he said that as coming to the end of the world, we would begin to hear things. In the Bible, this is called the trumpets that blow in the last days. We've been having this happen for a long time, as long as we've been seeing two suns, footage of two suns and pictures, and maybe you've had your own experiences. I know me and my daughter walked outside one night, and it was just something humming in the air, no plane or nothing. It was so mind-bending. We was looking, trying to find it, and then I saw it all over the news reports. People are hearing strange sounds in the sky. They're hearing these booms. They're hearing what sounds like trumpets, right? So this is the octaves being changed and rearranged on the planet, so that we're anchoring a energy that is going to be the construction, the archetype, the architecture. Yeah. that we all came to create for the new earth. Okay? Day 9. How do I shine the light for others? So once you have worked through your 8 days, now you're finally filled up to the point where you can say, okay, how can I share this light with other people? All right. Day 10. What does my heart desire to manifest? In Western astrology, this day matches your 10th house. Okay? So what you are doing here is tapping into your heart's true desires and not what we've been programmed to believe we are here to do and be. Because a lot of us, our identity was created by our families.
Yes.
Our parents that raised us.
We're so off from our galactic signature. Yep.
So day 11, what do I need to let go of in order to be truly liberated? Woo, that's a hell of a question. Because throughout that day, I've been posing these questions and just seeing what happened.
But it gives
it dig up some stuff that needs to be dug up, you know.
Day 12. How can I utilize my relationships to explore and expand any of my self-limiting constructs? And how do I inspire cooperation? So this basically
So
is
awesome.
this basically gives us if you want to call it like a cheat sheet into understanding how you operate. And then not only understanding how you operate, understanding your character from an ancient standpoint, and now you're able to use it as a guide to make decisions moving forward. And so that is so awesome.
Absolutely.
And then finally, day 13 says, how do I surrender to the perfection of the larger pattern of my essence self? I'm going to drop down to that third paragraph. You are being given the gift
It's
of
yours.
insight.
This is yours, your wave spell? Yeah, this is for you.
This is not mine.
Oh, you're not under yours? Okay. All right.
You are being given the gift of insight. Use the world and other people as mirrors for your discovery process. Experiment with letting go or taking the other's viewpoint. Step into the other side of the mirror. Use the sword as discernment to cut away judgment of self and others. In the hall of mirrors, there is no good or bad, no right or wrong. There is only the reflection of what is. As you learn to see yourself, you begin to see your emotional reactions as signs indicating where to focus your awareness for growth.
Yeah. I think that's under your stuff. Whose are you under? Whose wave spell are you under right now?
The world bridger, the
Okay.
white world bridger,
And that's
the
not
white
you.
magnetic world
You
bridger.
just picked one to read. Okay. What that mean?
I was just saying, yeah, I'm chill.
It's one of the kids. Oh, okay. So as you can see, y'all, I mean, it's so much information in this. Okay. Y'all are this journey right here. You go learn so much about yourself, the relationships that you are in,
Yes.
why you manifested those relationships. So that's a breakdown of what you're going to be doing for the next 13 days.
Yes.
Okay. Try not to get overwhelmed about it. Okay. If you need to do the cupping your fingers, pressing them in your navel, and deep breathing, calm yourself down before you write so you can just let it flow through you. That's helpful too. Okay.
Okay. Now we do have one other tool that is very, 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 very helpful. And that we're gonna share. This is, I don't know if it's
That's not the app. You
yeah.
got it right there.
I don't know if it's necessarily, yeah, I'll just make sure. I don't know if it's necessarily on the Android market.
It is.
It is? Okay. But I'm gonna share, we're gonna share. Okay. The 1320 Sync. You want to download this app for your devices, for your smartphone. And this basically is everything that those websites, the information that those websites give. This puts it all in one place. You still want to use those websites because, again, those websites has way more resources and information. But to definitely get started, to identify your galactic signature, to understand your wave spell, all of that information is right here in this app, 1320 Sync, that you see on the screen. Y'all download that. It's been so helpful for us.
Yeah. And each day you can check it just to see what the energy of the day, the galactic signature, because every day has its own signature as well. You can see the wave spell there. You'll be able to, as you get deeper into this, it's going to list things like different tones for the day. And you can begin learning about the different tones that each day creates and gives off. And even, it goes really, really deep. So it talks about your kin, and your kin is a number that's on when you when you did the calculator to find your galactic signature. You can go back and look at that. There's a section there and it says kin, and it tells you that number of your kin. And you can always just go back and search that kin, type it in. You can just type it in a Google search, really, because most likely what you're going to find is what we're giving you here. You can do that, or you can maneuver around on the app and go to the kin picker and learn about your kin. And it would even tell you other people who have your kin that are in your contacts, and even some famous people that have the same galactic kin as you, that you embody.
Okay, so what you want to do, now I'll just give you a walkthrough. If you've downloaded the app that you see on the screen, that's the 1320 Sync app. If you've downloaded that app, if you on the home page, which what you're looking at right now, you got 5 tabs along the bottom, very bottom. The calendar, notes, kin picker, contacts, 1320 info. Above it, you see 4 boxes. You see today. Click on today. And when you click on today, you see it brings up a calendar. Here is where you can input your birthday, and I'll put mine in.
Just like we did with the website, you can do this on the app.
Exactly. Okay. Jump on. And y'all see it changing in real time? Okay. I am a yellow resonant star. And so basically now that you have this information, it gives you your wave spell. You see it underneath. It gives you the wave spell of the yellow resonant star. You also have the kin number, which is up there at the top, 228. Pretty much now you have all of the information that you need to use some of the other sites. That way you can navigate through them much faster, because now you have all of the pertinent information. So this app, again, 1320 Sync, is definitely one that you want to get.